this though. When I drove, the original one, then I drove into again, the next part, and you pass it up. Oh, I got the notebook right here. Oh, for the statistics. We started at all the jewels. That is crazy. It really was good. Okay, first 10 commandments. What?
So do you have an extra syllabus?
Because I feel like Johnson was at the top. Here's the first homework, so right here.
What's that?
The stats.
Let's go. Yes.
Do you have an extra syllabus?
Yes. You'll get it after class.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Chip, bro. A little sick, a little under the weather. That's my bad for you, the coughing and stuff.
I'm far away from you, so I won't get your virus.
I'll let you know.
You see that big man? You see that big man? He's running away from you.
Yeah, I see you.
You see that? You see? For me, I will not be worried if my close friend gives me a virus. But you see, there are some people, when you are strong, they are close to you. When you get sick, they run away from you.
And that's how life is too, man. When you down and out, they leave.
They leave.
When you high, they all about it.
Yes, when you have the money, they come close. When you get broke, they leave you.
That's how he is.
Yeah.
When I hide about that money, he all over me. We ain't got nothing.
I can't see that. The good thing about him is that on Saturday, I came to watch my man.
Oh, you didn't watch the game?
I was there.
I was a little hurt. I ain't play that.
I was there. I came to watch him, and he was good. You did well. You were talking. I thought that big guys can't like big guys like white men. They can't jump.
Yeah, he can't jump.
But this big man can jump.
He can get up, can't he?
Yeah, he was throwing the play points. I like that. Every Saturday, if you are playing here, let me know. I'll come and support you. Okay. That's my answer. And after the game, I'll buy you popcorn.
Oh man, okay. You send that up in popcorn.
Seriously, on Saturday I was there. I was there to watch him with my twin girls. If they were grown up, I will let him pick one of them.
You know what?
I said because of him.
Yeah.
If my twin girls were grown up, I will ask him to pick one of them for marriage.
Nah, that little boy you want to pick though. That boy ain't right.
No, he doesn't want to go to. He doesn't want to go to the shithole country.
Chill.
He said chill. No, that's what the president said. That Ghana is a shithole country.
You heard the government shut down.
Oh yeah, I know, because Schumer will not let him go free. Okay, now let's go. I have seen that. Hey, please, no more talking. If you keep talking, I'll move you to the front. Move you to the front. I want you to recognize my presence standing in front of you. And I want you to respect that and quit talking. Let's all get together and do this job. I mean, this is an easy subject that it forms part of our everyday life language. So we know it. The only problem with it is that we don't know whether or not we are talking marketing. You see. We started this last Wednesday, last Friday. Now we got to this, we got to a point where I tried to find out from you the definition of traditional salesperson, professional salesperson, and the golden rule sales. That's where we stopped. We already know the definition of personal selling. The product is there, you communicate, provide the information, and persuade buying. That is all that sales involves. Persuade the person to buy the product or service that gives satisfaction to the buyer. Right? We shall see the qualities of a salesperson very soon, shortly, in this, and what this in the recruiters for salespersons, what they look for. Right. So we talked about this, the golden rule, that you have to treat the customer as you want others to treat you. So you have to care about the sales. The salesperson should care about the customer who is buying the product. Right? We talked about this, and you see that give it to me as you expect me to give to you. So we went through all this, and this is where we stopped. So we are going to continue from here. Now, we try to look at the traditional salesperson. The traditional salesperson, traditionally, is what? It's a selfish person. All that the salesperson wants is that he wants sales so that he will get what? He or she, I'm not trying to be sexist, he or she will get the money from you. So that person is selfish. Right? But a professional salesperson is professional and displays care. He or she cares about their customers. And the last thing that we wanted, the golden rule salesperson, is that person who is not selfish, but shows interest in the person to whom he or she is delivering the product that satisfies the customer's needs. So we know that here we have the explanation or the definition of these categories of salespersons. One, the traditional salesperson, the professional salesperson, and the golden rule salespersons. Traditional, very, very selfish. Why? I will push you to buy. Why? Because I want the money from you. That's it. But the professionals, anybody who is a professional seller in the profession, cares about the buyer. He takes the time, he or she takes the time to talk to you, try to explain to you the product and how the product will benefit you, the benefits of the product or the merchandise, helping you. But golden rule salesperson touches on what? Saying that, I have to care about their interests, provide their interests to the customer. So here what we are saying, just like marketing, that everybody knows it. Anything we do involves marketing. So everybody sells. Don't we agree to this? Everybody is a seller. You see, we communicate, we provide information, you see, in one way or the other to improve the life of somebody. Provide information. As we see the slide, you are selling. If you want somebody, you tell somebody, talking to somebody to do something. It's selling. And you see that this involves, or this is a portion, a component of the definition of marketing. Persuasion. You persuade. Trying to talk to somebody to act. You are selling. So all of us are sellers. We all sell. What is it that salespersons are paid to do? Right?
Can you go back for 1 second, please? Can you go back for 1 second, please?
Can you be polite to me? Can you say it properly?
Can you go back, please, on one slide, or how to say that?
It's still not correct.
How to say that?
Yeah, he said, please, Professor Burkholz.
Oh, she said please?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can you go back in 1 second, please?
Oh, okay. That's I wanted to hear the word please.
Please.
If you say go back, then it means you are commanding me. Okay. How many times do you want me to go back? Is this okay?
One more time.
Everybody selling. You see that you were asking me to sell. Please go back. You wanted me to do what? To act. That is selling. That is selling. And putting there the word please means that you were doing what? Trying to persuade me to go back. This is selling. This is selling.
Thank you.
My pleasure. You finish?
Yes.
Okay. Now, we are looking at this. What is it that salespersons, what are they paid to do? Yes, sir.
Sale.
They are paid to what? They are paid to sell. They are paid. Do you see? That is why they are recruited for. That is how or what they are to do. And it is their job to increase sales. Now, you are not paid to go and sit down there and eat or drink. You are paid, you are hired to do the work. There are goals that you set for you. Do you see? To make a life, to make a living, you have to do the work. You improve upon your performance so that you increase your income and lead a comfortable life. Why? Because you have something to support you. Help others. Improve the lives of other people. That is what businesses are set up for in our communities, to improve the conditions of the community in which these businesses are located. help to improve lives. That is what salespersons are hired and paid for to do. This is not all. They are paid to do the work. Increasing sales means that the company or the enterprise or the firm is generating income to sustain the business, the company. The survival of the company rests on selling. Therefore, the salesperson is hired to perform so that a business can stay. If the salespersons are not doing their job, if they are not improving their performance to increase sales, to generate income which will be reinvested in the company, the business will have to close its doors. No business, no job, no sales. Improve the conditions of the customers by selling to them. They get the satisfaction, they keep coming back. The business keeps staying there. Right? So, what do they do? You see, this is an interesting point. It's an interesting point. To do what? To fulfill the needs. The company's, the marketing concept period is what? Just learn, identify the needs of the customer or the needs of the target market, and then make the efforts to fulfill those needs, to meet those needs. Salespersons help us to meet our needs and then helping the companies or the firms to grow. So if those of you who express interest in becoming salespersons, you will be paid, and you are going to be paid to improve the conditions of the people, improve your performance, generate a lot of income to sustain the company that you work for. And in selling the product to me, the product that meets my needs, means that you are helping me as a customer to improve my livelihood. That is what salespersons are paid to do. When you live here and you get jobs as salespersons, don't just go there. Don't think that, you are only persuading the customer to buy and then you take the money. But you have to also look beyond that. The welfare, the condition of the person, the customer that you are selling to. It's so important. Always go back and think of the golden rule. Treat the customer the way that you want to be treated. Don't sell antiquated product, the product that will hurt the customer. That is not what customers come to you. They come to you. Why? Because they will get the satisfaction of paying for the merchandise, own the merchandise, use the merchandise, and enjoy the benefits of the merchandise or the service. How do you sell someone? How do you sell someone and remain friends? Look at this. Do you see? Sales person need to close sales. And at the end, and at the same time, we maintain a great relationship with their customers. Do we do that, Hill? Mr. Hill, are you a friend of the salesperson from whom you buy your things? Not? No? Okay. So your salespersons don't stay close to you. Who else has an experience where you stay close to your salespersons? Can you share your experience with us?
Some of my homeboys, they sell shoes. Like they work at a sales place. And we close. I keep them close with me.
What has he done? What has the salesperson done to keep you close to him or her?
He tell me when they have deals and stuff. So I can buy the kicks.
Who else can share the experience with us? I talked about my experience this morning. I talked about the experience that I have with a cleaning shop in Atlanta. And I was telling my students, told them, right now as I'm standing here, I have about 80 to 100 shirts in the dry cleaning. It sells to me. This individual is a white man. Very soon, when there is snow, he will call me. Dr. Beko, are you okay? Are you safe? How are you coping with the cold weather? You know, he has used this method for the past 15 years with me. When I was a student in Atlanta, when I moved to South Carolina, the college that you played with last Saturday, I taught there for 10 good years. Before I went back to Albany State University in South Georgia, this man will call me. When are you coming? And as soon as he sees me, anytime he sees me, he will run to my car, if I have one, and pick up my clothes. He knows I like popcorn. The popcorn that I'm going to give to my man anytime he scores 3 points. He will give me popcorn and give me Coke. He knows I like Coke. He will give me a cut. Sometimes I'll go with 150, 200 shirts, and he feels it's too much. He will help me. And because of this, and calling me makes me feel that I am part of his business, but I am not. You managers of tomorrow, salespersons of tomorrow, you might want to do this to keep your customers coming back to you. If I'm going to Atlanta, anytime I'm going, I carry Dr. Watt, sociology. He's no longer here, he's now at Marshall's. I'll carry his clothes, go and clean, and then bring them, giving him business. I have become an advocate to him. When I was in South Carolina, I was doing the same thing. When I went to Albany, Georgia, anytime I was coming, I'll bring friends' clothes to him. That is what salesperson you have to do. Increase your performance this way. Keep your customers when they come to you. They become loyal to you and they become advocate for your company. So here, this is what all of us are going to learn in this course. Create the market and keep the market. Don't let the market slip away. build relationships with their customers. As salespersons, the company depends on you. The company depends upon you. The shareholders, those who contributed to set up the business, they depend upon you to keep the business growing. So let us develop attitude. You see, we want to choose. Even though I have offered to provide popcorn, if I see my friend talking and not contributing to class discussions, I have the authority to send him out of my class. You see that I'm not looking at his face. I'm looking somewhere. Pay attention, my friends. And those sleeping, this is not your guest house. You paid to stay awake and make contribution to the class. So let's go. Now, here, these are reasons. Reason one, number two, number three, number four, number five, number six reasons why we might want to choose sales or selling as a career. I told you there are some students who started at Lowe's in Orangeburg, South Carolina, and they are managers in Baltimore, making money. Do you see? Let us go through this. The first one, you see that service to others. Why? Provide service to others. If the customer comes to you and you explain, you talk to the customer about the product, what the product can do for the customer. You are providing the service. And all of us have been exposed to that in one way or the other in our lifetime. See? So we have others serving others, providing service to the others. You see that? Help other people. Selling to the individual, the customers that come to you, means that you are helping them. We saw earlier that we buy products because of the benefits that the products do for us. They help us to improve our lives. The seller is helping us. Let us recognize that. Do you see? You see that? Contributing to the welfare of other people. That is the first thing that you have to think about. So if at the back of your mind, you did not understand that selling a salesperson, as a salesperson, you will help to improve the life of other people, then today we do know. Help. Pick up sales as a career. And note that you can move right from the floor and you will become an area manager or move to the corporate headquarters. Helping. Do you see? Would you like to help others? That is the question. You want to help others. Hill, are you texting?
Depends on what the job.
You promised me you are not texting. Okay.
So it depends on what the job is, I feel.
And it depends on the person.
Okay. What else? Hale, you want to help others? In what way do you think you want to help others? I thought white men don't wear hood. We wear hood and get into trouble in Tampa, Florida. Do you remember that story when that boy was going to buy something wearing hood and the security guard in the subdivision killed that boy? Don't wear hood. Yes, Mr. Hale, I'm on you. How are you going to help others? You don't know? Ignacio, can you help me if you are a seller?
Yeah.
How are you going to help me?
Like providing your service, treating you well.
Do you have anything to say? Okay. Now,
Yes.
So,
wait. Huh?
what's the question?
Excuse me.
He said, do you want to help people?
Do I want to help people? Depends. I don't know.
You don't know how as a salesperson you can help people?
I mean, are you asking, okay, so let me ask, is the question, how are you going to help people, or do you want to help people?
Would you like to help others?
Would I like to help others? No.
Then you cannot be a salesperson.
Am I saying something, Chris? No, I'm being so serious.
He's saying from a salesperson's perspective.
Yeah.
Like, would you want to help others? Like,
What would you think about yourself?
Yeah, you worry about me. You worry about you, I worry about me. Doesn't that make sense though? Does that not make sense?
No. He's saying.
I'm gonna just be quiet.
Yes.
I did not hear what you said, so I don't know whether it makes sense or it doesn't make sense.
Like, what I'm saying, sir, is like, the question is, would I like to help others? And, like, I don't understand. I guess I just don't understand the question, I guess.
Can you don't understand this statement here? Would you like to help others?
Correct.
Okay.
From a sales perspective, right? Like, you want to help the people that, like, you work with, I guess, possibly. But it just depends on the situation, right? Like, the more, I don't know, I just feel like the more you help others, you know, it's not going to work out for you.
Okay. What do you remember what we've been talking about? That selling means that you are helping to improve the livelihood, the life of other people. That is the bedrock, the focus of selling or being a salesperson. If you sell to me, that product which I purchase from you will provide some benefits for which I invested my money in. It's going to improve my life. And that is what business is for. So the question that we have here is that would you like to help others? If you want to be a salesperson, then at the back of your mind, what you have to think, being a salesperson is what? Helping other people to improve what? Their lives. That is all. And you see that everybody helps. Everybody is what? Is a salesperson. We persuade our friends to act Even on the basketball court.
Come on now.
On the basketball court, the coach is selling. The coach is asking you to do something. The coach is selling.
Yeah. And he sold us.
And on Saturday, please. On Saturday, for instance, I watched my friend. What's your name? You. No.
Me. My name is Chris. Chris.
Prince?
You said Briss? That'll work.
No, we are not a prince. Now, I saw what I saw was that, do you see, occasionally he will gather 1, 2, 3 of the players and talk to them. He was asking them to play harder in order to win.
Yeah.
He was selling. Helping other players on the basketball court to improve their playing skills on the court. That is selling. So all of us, we are involved in this. We want to, it will be foolish for me to look at you. If fire is burning, something is there, a nail is there for you to go and step on it to hurt you. I have to help you. Hey, don't go there. You are going to step on a nail. I am persuading you to act in a way that improves your life. In a classroom, in an elementary classroom in Atlanta, a white female teacher left to go and use the restroom. And mistakenly, she had opened a can of Coke. As soon as he left, these third-year grade kids wanted to kill this woman. They dropped in some substance. Right? As soon as the woman came back from the restroom, and she picked it, one of the kids ran and hit the woman. Don't drink it. You see? Had not been this child, the woman might have drunk the stuff, and maybe would have died.
So somebody poisoned her?
Yes. The children themselves. Some of them wanted to poison their own instructor. That was selling. He helped the woman. Had it not been that child, the woman would have died. So we have to help others. No matter be the situation, we try and help to improve the life of somebody. It's so important. So let us go on. Now we have these types of sales job. We have personal selling. Personal selling, you sell the product to the consumers or customers, you see, for their personal use. That is retail selling. We have face-to-face selling, where we meet the consumer or the customer and then sell the product to. And we have, these are cases, there are several examples in our communities where sellers sell directly to us. That is another form of sales jobs. The next one is selling for a wholesaler. You want me to go back? I thought you want me to go back.
No.
Oh, okay. Now, we have the wholesalers. We have wholesalers. We sell for wholesalers. And you know, these wholesalers are those who have big warehouses store the merchandise or product until demand is made. Retailers go to them and buy, and then what? Distribute to the end users.
The wholesalers is the warehouse. Once they have it in the warehouse.
Wholesalers are sellers who buy in bulk, keep in their warehouses until demand is made. And that is the channel of distribution from the producer to the wholesaler and to the retailer. And instances are there that this conventional method of distribution no longer works. Why? Because the producers deal directly with us, with the end user, that is the customer. I was buying my suits, my clothes directly from Italy, right? The company had my measurement. They would sew 3, 4, 5, 6, and then ship them to my door in South Carolina. Getting here, I am broke, so I can no longer buy from Italy. You see. Now, if you are selling for a wholesaler, what do you do for resale? You purchase and then you resell. Use in producing other goods. The materials are there. You go, if you want to build, you go there to buy, and you use it to finish the building of your house. Do you see? Now, you use within an organization. We buy from them. We use in our own organization. We also sell for the producer, the one who indeed produces the merchandise. So we become the agents of the producers. You see. If we are agents to the producers, you see? You see that you are, situated in a very fertile position. You make a lot of money by being an intermediary between the manufacturer or the producer and the customers. If you want to do that. So in this case, you work for the firm that produces the merchandise. Now this here, we have this that I want you, it is in your textbook. Do you see? Look at this exhibit, you see. We have inside sales, outside, entry-level consumer goods, missionary sales engineers, creative sales of tangibles, and creative sales for intangibles. Now, each of this is a position within the organization that we might want to have a look at. We will stop on this slide, pick it up on Wednesday, and then continue from here. But if you have questions, please do ask. If you have questions, and please try and get a book.